Hello. Okay, next tutorial. This look is, well, I've not really got a name for it yet. I've kind of just, I wanted to use some diamonds and I went off on a tangent and this is what I've come up with. I'm sure I'll think of a name after I've uploaded it, but for now let's just call it Carnival Avant-Garde. Yeah, for now. So it's it's fairly straightforward, this look. I mean, aside from the bald cap, it's the diamonds pretty much, they're easy to apply. That you just use spirit gum and you can make your own look from there, really. I went with a purple theme just because I have loads and loads of spare purple diamonds and I just thought it'd look really pretty. But yeah, so if you'd like to see how to recreate this look, stay tuned. So for this look, I'm going to be applying a bald cap. And I'm also going to be blocking out my eyebrows. So as I've done it in most of my tutorials before this, I'm not going to show you guys how to do it in this video because it will go on forever. So I'm going to put a couple links here and here teaching you guys how I've done it in the past. So yeah, so I'm going to apply my bald cap and block out my eyebrows and get right back to you. So now I've applied my bald cap and blended the edges like I do in my previous tutorials with liquid latex. So once I run my finger down the bald cap and to my face, I don't feel any edge whatsoever. So once you've done that, you know you're ready to start on the foundation. So I'm going to be using Snazaroo Clown White. Usually I use my Snazaroo Clown White with a mixture of MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, but I don't want there to be any skin tone in this at all. I just want it to be block white. So I'm just going to use this on its own. A lot of you guys out there have actually been asking me whereabouts I get this from. I get it from quite a few different places. Usually I buy it in like big pots, but I get it from one of my main places is Amazon, the website. You can get it from there because it's quite difficult to get hold of. It's just a white cream basically, but if you can get hold of it, absolutely recommend getting some because it's awesome stuff. So the idea is I'm going to apply that everywhere, including my neck, but just be particularly careful on your eyebrows and the join line of your ball cap where you've made with latex because you don't want to lift the edges up. So just tap that in on these areas rather than rubbing them in. Okay. And once I've applied that, I can take my kabuki brush and I can blend out all these streak marks. So once I did that, I powdered everything with some Grimace translucent powder just to set everything in place so there's no shine to it or anything. Right, so next I'm going to do some contouring, but I want to talk to you about the gems first. The gems I'm going to be using are these. They're really, really nice bright purple. As you can see that there, they're really, really pretty. In different sizes, I've got small, medium and large. So I want the contouring and the lips and the eye colours, everything to match this. So I'm going to be doing some purple contouring. The reason I'm doing this before I apply the gems is because once I apply the gems and there's glue, if I apply some eyeshadow to it, it will stick to the glue and it will discolour itself and you'll notice it and it will stick out like a sore thumb. So I'm going to do the contouring first. So I'm going to shade just under my cheekbones here and my temples. The colour I'm going to use is from my Fashionista palette. I've got, what have I got in there? Number, oh, it's called Double Take. Hasn't got a number. Fair enough. It's just like a really light mineral eyeshadow, like a lilac type colour. Just, I don't want it to be too dark. So I'm just going to brush that really gently under my cheekbones, just so I've got the contouring done. Then I'm going to take my Collection 2000 eyeliner pen that I use in most of my tutorials now, and I'm going to start tracing on the shape that I want for the eyes. So that's the shape I've got. I've got 5 spikes going off, all moving towards the centre. Then I'm going to take one of my MAC Venomous Villain eyeshadows in My Dark Magic. It's like a really dark, glittery purple. And I'm going to apply that. I'm going to do more to these shapes obviously later on, but for now I'm just going to get the base colour done on my eyelids. But I'm going to do just to cover my eyelids completely, not really going beyond my crease of my eyelid. And it's going to be stopping about there, so it's going to be more like a cat's eye, so it's going to be pointing upwards. And I'm just going to go underneath the eye as well, not too far, just joining it into the colour that I've drawn out here. Then I'm going to take a Snazaroo purple watercolour in number, well, 888. So it's like a really, really deep purple, but it's got a shimmer to it. And I'm going to start colouring in these lines that I've drawn. But the idea is they're going to be points. So they're going to be point here, and they're going to get thicker and thicker until they join into the eye shape that I've just drawn. There we are. So it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be covering them in diamonds. So yeah, and that's the next step. So I'm going to take the smallest of the diamonds, which are really, really tiny. They're like half the size of my fingernail. So, and I'm going to be sticking those from starting at the base here all the way up, trying not to go too far outside the lines I've painted on. And I'm going to be sticking them on with some spirit gum, which is just a regular prosthetic adhesive. You can get it in most party shops, spirit gum. So that's one side done. So now I'm going to do the other side. I'm then going to take some clear diamonds that I used in my Prince Poppycock tutorial, and I used them in my like the dark jester type look that I did previously. You can get all these diamonds at like craft fairs and stuff like that, at craft fairs, craft stores, and like on Amazon and eBay and places like that. They're just regular little tiny diamonds. They're really pretty. But the idea is these ones are a lot smaller than the ones I have on here, because I'm going to be sticking these randomly around and inside of all of these, going out to my cheek. What I'll do is they're going to be smaller in the centre and they're going to get slightly bigger as they go out, but I'm not going to go beyond my cheekbone and the very top here. And I'm just going to stick a few more purple ones just in the corner and the underneath of my eye. So following underneath here, just one row of them joining onto this side. Okay, so that's one eye done. Now we'll start the next eye. So the idea is to make it as symmetrical as you can. I mean, it's going to be quite difficult, and especially when the patterns that I've done are quite random, but you know, from a distance it needs to be the right height and width, and yeah. Right, so now I'm going to make the eyeshadow pop a bit more. So I'm going to use some Barry M eyeshadows. I'm going to use, I think, number 99 and I can't remember what this colour is, 36 I think. It's basically Barry M Dazzle Dust in purple and bright pink. Yeah, they've got a little bit of glitter to them as well. So I'm going to press the purple, the number 99, all in the my crease of my eye, just where I put the eyeshadow before, and I'm also going to lightly dust it onto the purple gems. Then I'm going to take the pink and I'm just going to do exactly the same, but I'm going to brush that just in the corner of my eye and taper it outwards. And then I'm going to take my number 4 Barry M, which is, it's literally just fine glitter that's silver, so you can probably use any glitter for this really. And the glue I've used is still slightly tacky, which is what I want, so I'm going to take a medium fluffy brush and I'm just going to dab this all in the areas where the silver gems are, just to give them an extra bit of shimmer. And then I'm going to take some MAC Black Track, what is MAC Fluid Line in Black Track, which is a cream that's safe for the fluid line of your eyes, and I'm just going to coat the inside of my fluid line in the black just to make them look that much darker and deeper. For the lashes, I'm going to be using 2 pairs of Only Ways Essex lashes. I've started using these a lot actually, they're actually quite good. They're Paparazzi and Scandal. The Scandal are the bigger pair, and I'm going to be using those on the top. The Scandal I'm going to use on the bottom. Make sure to have them flicking under. So these are the Scandal lashes, and they've got a really nice glittery edge to them, which is quite sweet, and I think that's kind of perfect for this look. So I'm going to apply the bottom lashes first, and I'll get back to you. And while they're drying, I can apply my top lashes. So while they're drying, I'm going to apply my lipsticks. So I'm going to be using my Barry M lipsticks in 52 and 37, which is basically black and bright pink. So the idea is I'm going to apply the black, I'm going to do like a really full lip, like a big lip. But I'm going to apply black to the outside, and then I'm going to apply the pink in the middle and blend them together. So I'm going to get this shading effect so it gets lighter in the middle, and then I'll apply some silver glitter in the middle just to make it lighter. And then I can take some of that Barry M glitter in number 4 again, the silver glitter, and I can just press that in the centre of my lips. And then I just added some Maybelline Illegal Length mascara just to the top and the bottom false eyelashes just to bond the two together and make them that much darker. And that's it. So I popped in 2 purple contact lenses, some purple gloves, and this coat I've used in quite a few of my tutorials now. It just seems to fit everything. And I didn't really know what to wear for this look. So I was going to go like Mardi Gras and have feather boa and everything, but I thought it kind of looks quite evil, as most of my makeup's do. It's kind of, you've seen Hellraiser, I kind of look like a fabulous Cenobite. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you like it, make sure to rate, comment, subscribe as the usual. And yeah, so until next time. Bye.